You're watching Yeousch Reloaded. Welcome to Moab Mondays.
Hey guys, this is Gnarley Ric, back for another Moab Monday. It's really early in the morning. I'm tired. I don't feel like commentating. I got this hangnail for like the past 2 days, and it's just killing me. It's stinging. Alright guys, obviously that's not my real intro. I did that for a reason. I'm going to be covering a viewer submitted comment that asked about how to commentating skills, and just, you know, becoming comfortable, I guess, on YouTube, and how to become successful commentating. But before we get into the meat of the commentary for this, I want to let you know that this is INSOMULOUS. You're going to be seeing more than one gameplay from this guy. I've been following his gameplays. Look at these feeds. Oh my... Wow. I've been following this guy's gameplays for a while now. And I'm sorry, I keep watching the screen and seeing him just intuitively finding people everywhere. You're going to see a lot from him. That's all I'm going to say about this. His Moabs are absolutely unbelievable gameplays. There's feeds all over them. There's constant movement. He knows the maps. He knows the spawn points. It's some of the most impressive gameplays I've ever seen, and I kind of stumbled upon him by contacting one of my other Moab specialists, and I couldn't believe the amount of Moabs and variety that this guy offers. So what you're going to see on the screen here is a link to his channel. I'm going to ask two things here. If you watch the other Moab Mondays, I really don't ask much of the viewers except for feedback, because I think that's a really good way to just get genuine information about your series. But I'm going to ask two things. Please go check INSOMULOUS out, because you are going to just love his channel and love his content. And number two, I want you to throw a thumbs up, because I personally want this guy to just blow up. Throw a thumbs up to this video, let people go see it, spread it around as much as you can. I mean, when you think about it, the thumbs up system is basically just there so that you can tell people this is cool. I don't think you can watch this gameplay, a double Moab with this much movement and this much intuition, and say that this is not cool. So if you could do that, that would be great. Visit his channel and throw us a thumbs up, and we'll get a lot of people really happy watching this content. So I'm actually really happy with the results we've had from people and the feedback we've got from this series. People are very active sending their Moabs in. I've got some nice stuff sent in, and they're very active giving their, you know, their opinions of the gameplays and their opinions of, whoa. There's the first Moab. Wow, so fast. Anyway, people are very active giving their comments about my commentating, the gameplays, and everything. So I like to try and feature something interesting from each past episode. And this episode, I'm going to throw this comment up here and read it to you. It's from Sandsprit1122, and he actually did it by accident in a reply to somebody else. But I got you covered, buddy. I do read through every comment on these series on my channel and Yeousch Reloaded. And it says, "Hey Rick, first off, I love this series. So many good Moabs, so thank you for that, bud. I want to ask you a question about commentating. How did you get so good at commentating, and how can I get better at it? Hook me up with some tips. I don't want to try because I suck." Now, first things first, that intro that I did was trying to prove a point. You have to love what you're commentating. You have to absolutely love what you're doing, or don't commentate it. It's that simple. If you can't get excited about what you're going to talk about, why are you going to talk about it? So in that intro, I gave, you know, a very negative opening statement. I talked about how it was early in the morning and I didn't feel like commentating and I had a hangnail. People don't want to hear about that stuff. Keep that stuff out of it. Keep negativity out of your commentaries. And, you know, keep a lot of little personal information that people just aren't going to care about out of your commentaries, because they're not going to want to return. That's the biggest tip I can give you. If I'm watching a comm from someone else and I'm getting negativity and personal information about them I don't want to know, I am out of there. And back to loving about what you're commentating. For example, this series Moab Monday, I run it on my channel and I run it on Yeousch. My job is to look through amazing gameplays. My job is to talk to people that give and perform amazing gameplays. I'm excited about that. I'm excited to see what I can bring to people. They're excited to see it. It's something I absolutely love to do. And that's going to come through in your work. Whether you try and fake it or not, people are going to be able to tell whether you love what you're commentating about. Now, the second tip I can give you to becoming a great commentator, and what I see in a lot of really good commentators, some of the best out there, is that you have to be modest. So if you don't know what modesty is, that just means that you're not very braggy, I mean, those comments were very nice that were given to me, but I'm not going to let those, overinflate my head and make me think that I'm better than other people. And the reality is that you don't get anywhere in life, whether it's YouTube or anything else, without the help of others. And nobody wants to work with somebody that isn't willing to listen and really listen to feedback and really listen to other people no matter where they are in the YouTube process and learn from that. If you check out my channel, and I encourage you to do that because I have a lot of good stuff on there as well, you're going to see a quote under my information, and it's a quote by Steve Jobs. I've had that up there for a very long time, even before he passed. And that quote is, always room to learn, always room to grow, stay hungry, stay foolish. And in my head, what that quote means is there's always going to be someone better than you that can teach something to you. You always have room to grow because what we're doing here is a dynamic thing. It's always changing and there's always changes you can make. And you got to try different things. That's the stay hungry, stay foolish part. So enough about the philosophical ends of how to become a good commentator. I'm going to give you some stuff that you can work on right away that's going to improve what your commentaries are like. As INSOMULOUS calls in this first Moab that he's just been taunting them with. He's been holding on to it for almost the entire game. So what you need to do is basically watch the gameplay before you commentate and know exactly what you want to talk about. As I said, you have to love what you're going to talk about. So if you're going to do it, probably best thing is in a series format, something you're excited about. Watch the gameplay, make sure you look at them, make sure they're good, and you know what you want to talk about before you start the commentary. If you formulate things, your commentary is going to come off a lot better than if you just randomly got up there and talked about different things.
Now that is one beast, Moab.
Alright guys, and for the last tip that I'm going to give you, because we got to watch the second Moab drop in no time at all, is basically that you can take more than one take. Even professional actors get a series of takes, and you might want to do one or two different comms and see which one you like the best. Or if you don't like a part, cut it out. I mean, you're your own editor. Don't forget that. Commentators are no different than people doing GFX and different editing and different things. You got to change things, you got to choose the best one, and that should improve your commentaries if you take those two things and just kind of roll with them with the philosophies we talked about. So Sanskrit, I am hoping that helped you out. I really took some time to think about what I would like to say to answer that question. I thought it was an amazing question that I really don't get a lot during the Moab Monday series, and I thought that it was unique, so I decided to answer that, and I'm hoping it helped some other people out too. If you enjoy my commentating and you liked those tips, feel free to drop by my channel and check out my other work. I should be linked on the screen at some point or in the description. And there's the second Moab. You know who's coming.
Now that is one beast, Moab.
And there you have it, guys. A double Moab by INSOMULOUS. As always, if you have a Moab that you think is going to just put anything in this series to shame, you send that my way as an unlisted link, and we will figure out how to get you uploaded onto Yeousch Reloaded or my channel. Look forward to next week on March 31st, where I am running a multi-livestream event on my livestream listed below, as well as Yeousch's livestream, where we're going to have our Moab specialists and everyone's going to be going nuts and having fun. You can hop in the lobby if there's room. Feel free to drop by my channel, check out my content, and give me a yo what's up. This is Gnarley Ric, signing out. Peace.
For more beast Moabs, go to Gnarley Ric's channel.